Lisbon, Portugal. I've got a bus to Nazaré in like 2 hours, so I just wanted to get a quick walk in. Had a pretty shit sleep last night in the hostel. Just a bit of an interesting crowd. Nice hostel, but I had a bit of a weird dorm. So I'm really keen to get to Nazaré. But this is so beautiful. What a fucking start to the Portugal leg of this trip. I've got 2 weeks solo here. That means 2 videos in Portugal. Really enjoyed UK. I actually went to a Chelsea Arsenal game. Show you that. Chelsea played so shit. I ended up just supporting Arsenal, even though I'm a Chelsea fan, because the stadium was so hostile. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and then we're gonna head to Nazaré. So hopefully I can see more of Lisbon on the way back, because this is amazing. I really love this city already. I've got to walk all the way up here to get to my hostel. Fucking tired. Wow. This hostel is really cool. There's no one in here right now either. To get up here was fucking tiring. Seems pretty quiet, like there's just not many people here at all. Got no one in this room. A shower in this room as well, so gonna do some washing with the shower. Because reality of having carry-on is that it's only been 5 days. A lot of my stuff stinks. I still need to be running because the marathon's in like 2 weeks, but I'm excited to check out the town. This hostel's like on the hill. It's a bit past the town. We made it. I can't wait to actually get to walk around Nazaré a bit more. But just even walking to here, beautiful. Never seen towns so pretty. Got a bit of street photography done this morning as well. One in particular with a guy holding like a bouquet of roses. Because today is a very important day. But I believe it's like the Portuguese Revolution, 50 years since. I don't know much about it. But today, there's been a lot of road closures. But anyway, this guy was holding a bunch of roses that they were giving out. Cool photo. Right, I'm gonna chill out.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way.
So Nazaré is like, it's solid, but it's still not big enough to be slinging the tow rope around really. It's still obviously pretty swelly and very cool to see. For most people, I think if you've had 4 days in Nazaré, you'd be thinking, fuck, you know, maybe killing a bit of time or could be traveling somewhere else or doing something a bit different. But for me, I don't know, I feel like the week and even the months leading up to leaving for Europe got to the point where I was just flat out and I became mentally exhausted. So to now just give myself a chance to stop and in a foreign country has been so good. My routine has literally been like getting up whenever, having a, what's it called, pastel, Portuguese tart, forgot what they're called again. And then actually spending a few hours just on my laptop doing work. And for some people it'll be like, fuck, what are you doing? Like, doing work. But I guess the work that I'm talking about, the work is so much fun to me and I like it. Like, I just call it work because that's the go-to way to describe it. Most people associate that word with not enjoying yourself or trading your time for money and trading that time in a way you don't really want to be spending that time if you could choose. But this whole hard asks thing and where I am, it's perfect. I love it. And I'm really enjoying working on this project and trying to build a community. So for me to do that while I'm in a foreign country, I'll spend hours every day doing that. And I have been. Today I spent probably like 3 hours just plotting away, editing this YouTube video, editing some client videos, working on next week's hard asks newsletter. Yeah, if you want to do the rejection challenges I've been doing and do it in a community where I set you challenges, you get to choose one, give you inspiration in an email as well to get you started. Link will be in the description. I've got this newsletter going now where that's exactly what I do. In the first 3 days of this newsletter, I got 300 signups. So there's already 300 people in this free community, which is so sick. I'm so excited to like keep building it and to see how people go in this first week. But yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is like I'm solo for a bit here and not doing a lot other than enjoying being in the town and just slowing down. And I know so much fast-paced stuff's going to come. So yeah, to just be like, this is good. I seriously was mentally done with all the work I've been doing. And then rejection therapy started taking off just as I left. It was this crazy, like, just everything started accelerating so fast. So for me, this is just the perfect use of my time. I'm so happy to be somewhere so relaxed like Nazaré and just spend the time exactly how I want. And right now, I'm letting my introverted side take over a bit, which is nice. I'm still obviously doing the hard asks and the rejections, so can't be completely introverted. But yeah, to spend time to myself, reflecting and thinking a lot, writing a lot in the journal, reading a lot of books, and then recording these videos. It's a good routine. So things will definitely get more intense when I meet up with mates. So I'm just making the most of this time in such a beautiful place. I mean, look behind me, you know? I'm so lucky to be able to just spend time somewhere like this and just chill out. Portugal, I will come back and I'll see more. I'll see more stuff, do more things. Right now, we're just taking it pretty slow here. We'll be back and we'll surf and, you know, shit like that. But this trip, just not so much. And that's just what I need at the moment. For those of you who've been reaching out to me from Portugal, like, thank you so much. And I'm sorry that I haven't been able to catch up. I've probably had like over 20 people from Portugal wanting to catch up and see me and tell me, come to this city, come to that city. I'm an hour drive away. What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing the next day? And fuck, I can't lie. It's just gotten a bit stressful because I don't want to make anyone upset. I'm trying to please everyone. And I want to meet up with people who watch my stuff. I think that's the coolest thing ever. But at the same time, I need a bit of time. And so, look, I'm sorry to those who I've been shit on responding to, because then it's like, so if I have time for like one person, who do I choose? It's such a privilege to have people across the world who are tuned in and want to see me. Such a privilege. I'm just trying to manage myself at the same time, so that's been a bit of a challenge. Thank you to all the Portuguese people watching my stuff. It's so cool. And I hope that when I'm in Lisbon for a night or two before I leave for Ireland, I can catch up with a few people. That'll be really fucking cool. So if that's you, DM me, and let's try to figure it out. No promises, but I'd love to try and figure it out and see you guys. Guys, I just checked my Instagram and we've just hit 20k. We've hit 20,000 followers on Instagram. Look, I'm gonna be honest, this was gonna be my dinner tonight. Like yesterday's dinner, we're gonna have peanut butter. Look, I'm not gonna lie, for me to do Europe for 4 months, we're doing some simple dinners every now and then. Now it was lunch as well. But we hit 20,000, so I thought, bring the camera, let's go for a walk, let's talk about it. Go have a good dinner down in the village and have a fucking good beer as well. So, yeah, just look at these streets, man. Never seen anything like this. Instagram was never a focus of mine. It's probably the one thing that I was most scared to post on. I reckon I felt like I had TikTok dialed in because I started a new account, didn't have people who knew me from the start on it. Same with YouTube. But Instagram always had all my friends and everyone from school on it. So that was the one that took me until probably Feb this year to even post openly on it and post on my grid and not just my stories. Going there. And that was the turning point of when I was like, fuck, I'm really going all in. I finally decided to do the rejection thing. I had this idea for rejection therapy in my back pocket for months, and I knew that if I did it would probably do pretty well, but I was just honestly quite scared of it. Yeah, sure enough, it was that thing of just making the call and posting consistently on Instagram, which I was pretty scared of, combined with a good series, that things just started to propel. And after probably the 4th day of rejection therapy, I started going up by like a couple hundred followers a day, and then by day 6 I was going up by like 1,000 a day. And since then it hasn't really slowed down. Probably like day 15 or 16 I hit 10k. Shit, I got all these people looking at what I'm doing now. And obviously it was because people liked what I was doing, that's why they followed me, so it wasn't a bad thing. But I guess probably the last week I've really finding my stride with it and embracing the fact I've got more eyes and just making use of it. Instead of just being like, oh shit, I've got so many followers, like let's help these people. So 20k, it's just so exciting. I feel like I didn't really feel much good when I hit 10k other than stress, and that was me not celebrating my wins and more thinking about an obligation I had. But now with 20k, every 1,000 have gone up, I've just decided to celebrate it and be like, that's so cool. How many people are tuning in and want to learn more about what I'm doing? What a privilege that is. I never actually thought never really thought I would get to, I don't know, I kind of thought I could eventually. But not by the time I hit Europe, you know? And that's why I want to celebrate it and just enjoy where I am, because I feel like I've earned it. Look, and I see that 20k not as a reflection just of the rejection therapy doing well. I swing on this, right? Oh, all right, here we're off. Yeah, it was the result of all the fucking work I've done that people wouldn't see, me late at night, on the YouTube grind, on the TikTok grind, editing and just having shit clients and just doing it anyway because I want to get practice, and learning to color grade on my own, learning to edit completely on my own, just watching YouTube videos late at night. I really have cared so much for the process, and I guess decided to not look at the outcome when the outcome's been bad, and when I haven't been getting the views, decided to be like, that was a good video and my time will come, you know, to get the attention. Now that attention's arrived to an extent, I guess I just wanted to say also how happy I am right now. Dude, the other day when I was walking through Lisbon, it was so beautiful, and I was listening to like Bon Iver, just walking on my own, and I realized where I was, and I was so close to just crying in public. And just, I guess it's that comparison as well. A comparison to how fucking bad I was feeling. I've been swearing a lot this video. That comparison to how shit I felt a couple months ago. Coming back from Indo, I felt terrible. Probably didn't share it as much as I could have. But like, I was close to just, I don't know, just canning YouTube for a bit. But now we've got to a point where, I don't know, feeling way better. Finally getting a bit of proof to myself that this is gonna work, and it is working. Anyway, that's about it. We're nearly in town. A bit of a real talk there. Gonna treat myself to a good meal and a good beer. I didn't even check how much this cost. Now I'm very angry.